Alright, full explanation of the goblin. Alright, so we made this. It's pretty cool. We found this wire with a dot trap, right? There's always a wire in front of the dot trap. Can go like this or down. It's kind of weird. Like, imagine the wire is like this, right? So we set up in front of it, and we set up 2 tracks like this, normal ones, and then a pressure plate track, which you can craft yourself or find in the wild. You know? And then what it does is that it activates this wire, obviously, right? We make them bouncy so we can bounce, and you don't even have to touch the button or anything. Then you can get rid of the dart trap, and you know the wire is going there, so you can actually place a goblin statue. You don't have to have a goblin statue to get those. You can also find the goblins randomly at this height. Very easily, or pretty much everywhere, honestly. In this seed. And that's cool. We get 10 tattered claws. It can take some time. You have to hit the goblins yourself, by the way. Or with your summons or something that's yours. And after this, you get 10 of those. You go back to hell. Alright, your spawn. It's like the best place for the shit. Okay, it's great. It's a great spot. And then let's get rid of this because it's annoying. You make chests. Or you have chests, whatever. It's fine. Or chest. A dresser. Alright. And you can buy, I don't know, some dynamite. You don't need that much, okay? But it's good to have some dynamite. Okay. And then we're gonna find a spot where we want to do our farm for goblins and maybe other things like later blood moons and stuff. And we're gonna bomb down with dynamite. Try to keep it straight, if possible. If possible. And go as low as you can without hitting the bottom. You don't have to be that low, but the lower you are, the less chances you have to fuck it up. Basically. Alright, and now we make this clear and clean. Very flat. Flat is good. Okay, and now on top of this, around... How much is that? Around 7 blocks high. I'm gonna do this. Like a flat. And place 1 chest. Have 1 space in between the chests. Another chest. Then a dresser. Same thing, a space in between. Chest. And I need 1 more here. And a chest. Okay. That's perfect. So here I'm also gonna go down a bit and get rid of this spot. And that'll be perfect. Alright, and you can break those blocks. They will break anyways. You can test your creation by dropping a dynamite here, right in the middle, on the dresser. It will not break because it's a dresser. And chests, so... Yeah, those are very strong. Alright. So now... We're gonna finish making this flatter. That's cool. I think I have to go 1 block on the right here from that. Yep. Let's do it from the top, it's easier. Shovel is also really good for that if you don't have enough money for like a lot of dynamite. Keep in mind we're gonna keep the kill the goblins with dynamite and you'll need like 50 or so. So you can also hammer the floor, that's true. I'll do that. So if you want to use this farm for mimics too, yeah, she's right. You would also hammer the floor here 1 time, so it's half a block. That makes it so if Mimic spawns in there, they will actually wake up automatically and go towards the middle. And if you don't use dynamite, it might be useful because you won't be hitting them and waking them up with grenades, for example. Now that it's done, you can get a rope or something. Kind of annoying to place here, but make sure there's no like blocks, platforms and stuff around where things could teleport to, like mages from the goblins. And then go up as high as it needs to be for you not to see the ground. Not higher, not lower. I mean, it doesn't have to be super precise. But if, for example, I was here, this, for example, that would not be that good. You want to have a clear line in between those two grounds, basically. I mean, yeah. So it doesn't spawn anywhere and it doesn't impede the spawn. And after that, we craft our goblin thingy, which I cannot craft because I don't have the thing. But here. Don't know where it's at, it's fine. Also, if your thing is not low enough, make sure, you know, you do something about, you know, preventing mobs spawning up there when you're down. Because that would be bad. You can put lava, you can, I don't know, you can do things, I don't know, put some shit in there. Usually, you are low enough that nothing can spawn up there. So here you're safe, basically. Nothing will TP to you, nothing will move. And you can just summon them. Make sure you aim along the rope if you don't have a good, you know, a good way to like see where you should be. Make sure you're in the middle too. Perfectly in the middle. Alright. You can do that with a hook. And then you aim at the middle of the dresser. Wait for the goblins to almost arrive and you can start bombing slowly. You don't have to go super fast. You can be very, very conservative with your dynamite. They should arrive very soon. Also, make sure you do this like close to the middle of your world so the goblins come in, right? Because if you're on the sides too much, they might just not come in. Basically, what happens here is that the goblins spawn underneath and they get dynamited. It is pretty good. Yeah. Easy Zenith hardcore goblins. Risks lessened. Yep. You won't see any mages because they died before they have a chance to TP, but if I had like platforms here and stuff and I would like not bomb fast, they would TP to it, so be careful about that. In this case they would TP down here, which, I mean, that would not do much. They would still die, but they would shoot you before doing so, so... Here we go, goblins, easy. Easy goblins.